Now we are giving a bouquet to Professor A.R.S. Srinivasan sir as a sign of respect and warm welcome. And bouquet to our Professor Ashok Kumar Das sir. Bouquet to our Professor Ashok Kumar Das sir. To our chief guest, Professor Sashikant Das sir, Registrar Pondicherry University, and Professor Ilangovan sir. Sashikant Das sir, Registrar Pondicherry University. I request Meena ma'am to hand over the bouquet to our director sir. YouTube is coming to again. Now I request Dr. Anand Balayogi sir to give a bouquet to Meena ma'am. We also invite our director Anand Balayogi sir to give a bouquet to Yogacharani Devasena Bhavanani ma'am as a gesture of respect and warm welcome. Ma'am is a senior faculty of ICOIR and Vice President, Paisa Yogasana Bharat. We also love to give a welcome bouquet to Professor Shobana ma'am, Admin in charge School of Music Therapy and Professor of Physiology. The Art of Living representative of Pondicherry, Tayal Nayagi ma'am, we welcome you to this National Conference One Earth and One Health organized by School of Yoga Therapy. We also welcome Assistant Professor Damodaran sir, Assistant Professor of MGM ARI, Associate. Okay. Congratulations, sir. We also welcome one of the chief guests from Chennai, Mr. Ravi Arimugam sir, who is representing Tamil Nadu Yoga and Sports Association. Sir is a sincere, dedicated student of Rishikacha Ashtanga Yoga Parampara for more than 3 decades. And for the past 10 years, he is giving Best Teacher Award to all the eminent persons, teachers in the field of yoga. We also invite Professor Ravi Shankar sir, Director Sri Dreams. I request Anand Balayogi sir to give him a bouquet and give a warm welcome. Ready? We now start the official inauguration by invocating the divine. I request Mr. Nilachal, PhD scholar of School of Yoga Therapy, to do the inaugurational chanting.
Swasti mantra. Swasti in Sanskrit means wellness for all. Join the palms together with the invocation and with the intuition of wellness for all. Om Swasti Prajabhyam Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahisha Gobrahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Lokaha Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kash Dukhamapnuyat श्रद्धा मेधां यशः प्रज्ञां वेद्यां पुष्टिं श्रियं बलं तेज आयुष्मारोग्यं देहि मे हव्यवाहनम् देहि मे हव्यवाहनम्. Relax. Sit. You can sit on your place. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilachal. Now I request students of School of Music Therapy for SBV anthem.
पात्रत्वां धनाम्नुते धनाधर्मं तदा सुखम् पात्रत्वां धनाम्नुते धनाधर्मं तदा सुखम् तदा सुखम् तदा सुखम्.
Education gives humility. From humility, one gets character. From character, one gets wealth. From wealth, one gets righteousness. From righteousness, one gets joy.
Now we welcome Professor Ghosh sir, Dean MGMC RI. I request Professor Anand Balayogi sir with a bouquet. Welcome him with a bouquet. May I now invite the dignitaries on the stage for the auspicious lightning of Kuttuvilakku, marking the beginning of today's event with light, positivity, and blessings.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं
दीपज्योतिर्परं ज्योति दीपज्योति जनार्दना दीपो हरतु मे पापम् दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदः द्वेषबुद्धिविनाशाय आत्मज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते आत्मज्योतिर्प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते ब्रह्मज्योतिर्प्रदीप्ताय गुरुज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते गुरुज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते गुरुज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते.
Thank you, dear dignitaries. Now I request Professor Anand Balayogi Bhavanani sir to give a bouquet to the Chairman and Managing Director of Mother Care Foundation, a Center for De-Addiction and Rehabilitation, with a bouquet. Now I invite Mr. Dayanidhi G, Assistant Professor, School of Yoga Therapy, ISCM, for a welcome address.
Namaste. distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, yoga practitioners, and friends. It is with great pleasure, humility, and a deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to the SBV Yoga Mahotsav 2025 in commemoration of the 11th International Day of Yoga, a celebration themed yoga for mental health and resilience. This event, hosted by School of Yoga Therapy, Institute of Saltogenesis and Complementary Medicine, Sri Balaji Vidyapith, in collaboration with the Indian Yoga Association, both Pondicherry chapter and Tamil Nadu chapter, Pondicherry University, and International Center for Yoga Education and Research ICYR Anandashram, stands as a testament to our collective understanding and affirmation that yoga is not just a physical discipline. Yoga is a powerful path towards healing, transformation, unity, and peace. The National Conference on Yoga for One Earth, One Health resonates profoundly with our growing awareness that human health cannot be separate from the health of our community and our environment. This understanding guides us towards a holistic approach to a well-being, integrating traditional knowledge with modern science for a greater good for all. I could like to take this opportunity to thank our Vice Chancellor, Sri M.K. Rajagopalan sir, our Vice Chancellor, Professor N.R. Biswas sir, and our Director, ISCM, Dr. Ananda Balayogi Bhavanani sir, for our continued guidance and support, without whom the event could not be possible. Today we have a rich scientific program featuring renowned experts who will share their expertise and illuminate their many dimensions of yoga's role in health and healthcare. I welcome Dr. R. Ilangovan sir, welcome Dr. Shashikant Das sir, Registrar Pondicherry University, and Yoga Charini Devasana Bhavanani ma'am, Senior Faculty of ICYER. And by afternoon, we have a insightful panel discussion on inculcating environment-friendly attitude to promote mental health in student, the way forward. And the panel members, our beloved Dr. A.R. Srinivasan sir, Registrar SBV, Dr. Shitesh Ghosh sir, Dean MGMCRI SBV, Dr. E. Pramila ma'am, Principal College of Nursing, IGM CRI Pondicherry, Dr. Ramasamy Damodaran sir, Associate Professor, MGM ARI SBV, and Dr. Utreshwar Panchakokar sir from Sri Aurobindo Society. And the panel was moderated by Dr. Meena Ramanathan ma'am, Principal School of Yoga Therapy, ISCM. So I welcome all the resource person for the conference. And it's my great privilege to welcome all the head of the institutes for this wonderful event. And I also wish to warmly welcome all the participants, delegates, and stakeholders who have come together today. Your presence underscores our deep commitment to make yoga a powerful tool for transformation. Once again, I welcome you all to SBV Yoga Mahotsav 2025. May this gathering inspire us towards greater health, happiness, unity, and peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dayanidhi. Now I request Professor Meena Ramanathan ma'am, Principal School of Yoga Therapy, ISCM, to give an overview of SBV Yoga Mahotsav 2025 and the signature event Yoga Samavesha.
So, very good morning to all of you. Warm greetings from the School of Yoga Therapy, Institute of Saltogenesis and Complementary Medicine of Sri Balaji Vidyapith. An array of programs have been conducted over a span of the last 3 months, starting from April up to June 21st, where we will be concluding it with the Common Yoga Protocol on the International Day of Yoga. And at the outset, it gives me immense pleasure in announcing that all the events conducted by the School of Yoga Therapy for the IDY 2025 celebration have been with the support of the Ministry of Ayush and in collaboration with Indian Yoga Association and Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga. And these have been, each of the programs that we have conducted are aligned with one of the signature events proposed by the Indian Yoga Association. And it's a matter of great pride again that ISCM has been selected eligible by the MDNIY and Ministry of Ayush for the funding of 5 lakhs under the signature event category of Yoga Samavesh for conducting a program focusing on improving the mental health and wellness, especially in the underserved and underprivileged populations of the community. The work is in progress. It's a work that we are extending for 10 days, and we have to submit the report after 10 days. So we commenced this whole program with the SBV Yoga Fest, which was a curtain raiser for the IDY, this 11th IDY. And under the signature event, Yoga Unplugged, again, it was an event that had students of healthcare professions of SBV Puducherry off-campus branch at Chennai and students of all colleges and universities in and around Pondicherry participating in that event, where we had regional level Yogasana competition, yoga elocution competition, both in English and in vernacular language, and we also had a yoga quiz competition. And mass yoga awareness programs under the signature event of Yoga Samavesh have been conducted to promote mental health and resilience in various groups, starting with the caregivers of the children with special needs, and the Divyangajan, the children with special needs, and the special educators of children with special needs, all in collaboration with the Satya Special School, Pondicherry. And yoga in natural surroundings was conducted at our off-campus branch at Sri Satya Sai Medical College and Research Institute. And we also participated in the tree plantation, all of which under the signature event, Harit Yoga. A vibrant and impactful awareness program was conducted at the Rural Health Care Training Center of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth in Aranganur, as an initiative aimed at spreading awareness among the rural population with a special focus on the school children. And the next program that we conducted was to spread awareness about the role of yoga in mental health in a de-addiction for the residents of the Alcohol and De-Addiction Clinic, in collaboration with the Garuda Mental Health Wellness Center, Kadalur. And we are also doing a similar program with the Mother Care Foundation, and we are very, very happy. The people from Mother Care Foundation, ma'am, thank you so much for this collaboration. And mental health awareness program again was extended to the silver citizens in collaboration with the Helpage India, Thamarikulam Elders Village, Kadalur. And under the signature event of Yoga Bandhan, this event again being supported by Ministry of Ayush, School of Yoga Therapy conducted an international online faculty development program on the role of yoga in attaining sustainable development goals. 8 eminent national and international experts participated as a resource person. This program was much sought after by many national and international audience who participated with joy and zest, making it a huge success. 3 more programs following this were conducted under Yoga Bandhan, reaching out to the global audience to spread the importance of the traditional ancient teachings. The international programs were organized and moderated by wonderful Yoga Shaktis, Yogacharani Shailaja Menon of Malaysia, Yogacharani Anandi Mary Cecil from Kolkata, and Yogacharani Sangeeta Laura Biagi of Italy. National Conference on Yoga for One Earth, One Health happening today under the signature event Yoga Samavesh, highlighting importance of enhancing the mental wellness and resilience amongst all. And the common yoga protocol will be conducted with a mass yoga demonstration on the 21st June at various places in Pondicherry, which will be under the signature event of Yoga Sangam. So to quickly sum up, School of Yoga Therapy of ISCM has had a wonderful and highly successful, much appreciated range of programs organized and conducted for this 11th IDY 2025. We have conducted a total of 23 events aligning to 6 categories of the signature events out of the 10 from the IYA. For this IDY, more than 2,000 participants in all have been benefited through these programs. Thanks to the organizations and the institutions who have collaborated with us and supported us in this venture. And always thanks to our SBV for supporting the management and administration of SBV, for supporting us in all our endeavors. And last but not least, a big round of applause to all our dear students of the School of Yoga Therapy, the PhD scholars, and the MSc students who have played a very active role in conducting these programs. So thank you so much for this opportunity to reading out this report.
Thank you, Professor Meena ma'am, for that elaborative report on Yoga Bhagavotsav and Yoga Samavesha. Now I request Professor Anand Balayogi Bhavanani, sir, Director ISCM, to give a special address.
My gratitude to the most amazing mentors of mine who are on the dais, our beloved Vice Chancellor, sir, who continues to inspire us and motivate us to greater heights, our dear respected Registrar, sir, Srinivasan, sir, who has been part of ISCM journey from day zero itself, conception itself, Professor A.K. Das, sir, my own teacher, and our dear Shashikant Das, sir, a pleasure to have you here with us. A person who has shown what one man can do when they want to be the change for the world. We have listened to our dear Ilangovan, sir, who continues to stupefy me with his statistics. The way he reels off the statistics, I'm like, seriously, where does he get all of this? You are amazing, sir. And the way you motivate us to be very clear about where we are. When you said India, something like, I think it is 128 on the happiness scale or something, I was like, seriously, we have a lot of work to do there. And that is where we want to go. Make it a happiness movement through yoga. Maybe that will be the next clarion call. I would like to appreciate Dr. Meena for not only leading the way with the School of Yoga Therapy, but also the very comprehensive report she has given us. I extend my gratitude to Ravi Shankar sir, who has motivated and enabled us today to be releasing our first ever music medicine online course from SBV Open. Thanks to his motivation, last year we released the yoga course. We already have about 350 people who have completed it. And we are happy that ISCM has been the first to contribute to these courses. So I think we take pride in that. Our dear Satish Ghosh sir, who is always supporting us and also is someone who, whenever we ask anything, he's ready to give it to us. And I think that with a smile is very special. I appreciate our Mother Care Foundation. Sir and ma'am, the work you are doing for the people with addiction and the rehabilitation you're bringing into their lives is truly transformative. Our gratitude. And Sudarshana, pleasure to have you with us and your work with the Garuda and the whole team. SBV is unique. Why is it unique? Well, it's a healthcare university. Yes, it is in the top 100 universities of India. Since the inception of NIRF, we have been in the top 100. Yes, it is NAC A++. Yes, it has a lot of amazing faculty. It has amazing students, amazing campus. Yes. But I think why I feel it is amazing is ISCM. I accept I am prejudiced. I am biased because as director of ISCM, I hold my baby very close to my heart. But no healthcare university in the world has such a focus on salatogenesis, yoga therapy, and music therapy. I think this we owe to our visionary chancellor. Shri M.K. Rajagopalan sir, who 16 years ago envisioned that this is the path to make sure that SBV is on the world map. Because of his support, all of this is happening. And be it Sedaraman sir, be it Parija sir, and now our own Bishwas sir, every vice chancellor has supported us. That is why this is happening. So I would like us all to give a round of applause for our amazing management and administration. I'll be very frank with you. ISCM doesn't contribute much monetarily to SPV. If you look at the account balance on what is spent on us and what they get back monetarily, we are in the red. But we bring in the most important currency that can never be devalued, and that is, what do you think it could be? Let me see. Sir talked about connection, perception, awareness, mental health, swasthya, popularity, that's a good one. Holistic approach. I'm talking about currency. And you know that currency, happiness, yes, a very important currency is happiness. That I said 128, we have a long way to go. Self-love, love the self, as Ilangovan sir said. Yes, all of these are amazing currencies. But I tell you, the concept of people being at ease, everybody is seeking that sukha. And I challenge you to come to ISCM, be with us for half an hour and not feel at ease. I challenge you. Last year, Shashikant Das sir was our external evaluator for IQSC, and he has seen what work we are doing. Every time anyone comes there, the most important feedback is, I feel at ease. That ease is wellness. That ease is well-being. That ease is samatva. And this is why this yoga day is not just about more events. This is not just about thousands of people doing the common yoga protocol. It is about us connecting to ourselves, connecting to others, forgetting there are others. Ramana Maharishi, one of the most enlightened saints of the recent past, was once asked by a disciple, Ramana, how to deal with others? How to deal with others? We all have that problem, right? And Ramana answered, there are no others. There are no others. When you see that oneness of the spirit, in the Guru Stotra it says, Madatma Sarva Bhutatma, the Atma that is in me is in everyone. When you see the self in everyone, you will be at ease. That is the message of one earth, one health. May all living beings, as Nilachal started today, that Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, let all beings be at ease, not just human beings. And the moment we realize that we human beings are not masters of this planet, we are custodians of this planet. Whatever we are is a result of the benevolent nature. Our benevolent nature, Mother Nature, has gifted us this life. And that is why yoga is not about touching your toes. Yoga is not about standing on your head. Yoga is about realizing we are all one. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for that inspiring special address. Now we move into a few live events which are specially made during this inaugural session. First of it, it's Women Wellness Campaign Program poster release. Now I request Professor Meena ma'am to say a few words about the poster release.
So we are organizing this wellness campaign in association, in collaboration with the women's cell of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth to reach out to the women of SBV. So we have a few plans made for that. First, we'll be conducting a survey, and then like people who have any issues as per the survey would be given an option to have yoga therapy and music therapy, and then they can come in. If they are willing, we would take it up so that just to enhance the overall wellness in the women population of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth. I am sorry that women's cell, yeah, Shobana ma'am and Uma ma'am, please come over and you can release the poster. Representatives of the women's cell here.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, please stay. Now, the second event is the release of online music therapy course. Now, I request Professor Shobana ma'am, admin in charge School of Music Therapy, to say a few words about this course.
Thank you. Good morning, all. It is really a privilege for having our course getting released on such an auspicious day. The course, Fundamentals of Music Medicine, it is a 15-module course. It is a new course on itself because it has a stepwise approach to make the learners understand and also get the skill of using music and its element by healthcare professionals who are not necessarily trained in music. Does it sound something different? Yes. So this will help an exponential increase of the utility of music by healthcare professionals. Music therapy department, a part of ISCM, has only a bunch full of faculty. This was possible for us with the support of so many people. I am really humbled to express our gratitude for each one of them here. So first of all, the director of Sea Dreams, who has been behind each step motivating us up to this stage. Director Professor Ananda Balayogi Bhavnani, from the first day until yesterday, he was so happy to hear that it was ready to release. Our adjunct faculty, Professor A.R. Srinivasan sir, who was a contributor, Dr. Shiva Prakash sir, and Dr. Sri Rangaraju, who was there with us for more than a decade and had also contributed to this. Apart from this, our external adjunct faculties, international and national, our own faculty of the School of Music Therapy, all have contributed. And my humble request to you all to kindly enroll, which would support us and also make you understand that music is not only for those who are trained, for all of you who understand that really music contributes to wellness of yourself and your patients. And here we have the happy moment of releasing this. I would call our director, Ananda Balayogi sir, the director of Sea Dreams, Professor Ravishankar sir, and Mr. Sriram too here. Sriram was here.
Request Ravi Shankar sir to come and inaugurate.
Yes, sir. So I request Ravishankar sir to kindly declare open the course.
Thank you, Professor Shobana ma'am. Now the next event is, we are doing letter of intent, signing the letter of intent event with 4 different organizations today. I request our director, sir, Dr. Anand Balayogi Bhavanani, to say a few words about these letters of intent.
I think one of the strengths of ISCM is our collaboration with so many institutions across the world. Last time when Shashikant sir was here, he made a comment, you have collaborations with everybody around the globe, nationally, internationally, not much locally. And so, sir, today I'm very happy we are signing 4 letters of intent, and 3 of them are in Pondicherry. One is from Calcutta. So we have the first one from Pondicherry is the ICYR at Anandashram, and it is represented by Yogacharini Shaktima Devasena Bhavanani, who is often collaborating in many of our activities for yoga as well as the music with expertise in Natya. So this is something we are taking forward. The second is with the Mother Care Foundation, and we have sir and madam here who are doing phenomenal work. They run a residential de-addiction center with more than 110, I think it is now, 110 capacity near the Tiruchitrambalam Coot Road. And we are doing a lot of work with them in yoga for de-addiction, including a PhD study and a master's study. And their Sudarshana and their Garuda Center here near Kadalur, where again we are working in the de-addiction work. Yoga and music therapy is being taken forward. And our respected Vice Chancellor, sir, keeps on telling me, whenever I meet him, Ananda, it is not enough if you are in Pondicherry. ISCM has to have satellite centers, so many places. So yes, sir, today we are signing a letter of intent with one of our alumni, Madhurima and Swatantara. And this will be a satellite center in Calcutta, sir, that ISCM's work in music therapy is going to be taken to that region through our own alumni. And I think that is the best message, when our own alumni can take it forward. So I request for the first letter of intent to be exchanged, Devasena Bhavanani to please come to the dais. அப்புறம் அடுத்தது அப்படியே சொல்லிடுவாங்க. மதர் கேர், சுதர்ஷனா அப்படியே.
I request Shobana ma'am to join the dais. MCFs. Ready.
Now the exchange with Mother Care Foundation. I respect sir and ma'am. I request you to please come to the dais. I would like to acknowledge the role that Dr. Balaji is playing in this. He also serves as a medical officer at the De-Addiction Center and is the key person. So I request Balaji to also be there for the signing of this exchange of the letter. I request Sudarshana to come for the exchange of the letter of intent for the Garuda De-Addiction Center. You know, when we started off as site, Sudarshana was working at Mahatma Gandhi. And I still remember, along with the DMS, Ravichandran sir gave us so much of support for all our activities. And this is our way of, again, continuing that working relationship in a new way. And the last but not least, with our dear star alumni, Madhurima. And Madhurima did amazing work when she did her master's in music medicine here. She actually looked at the way musicians perceive music therapy as a collaborative project with Bharadiyar Palagalaikudam. And sir, with your blessing, now ISCM will have a satellite out in West Bengal, sir. I think we will give a very big round of
Thank you all for the wonderful signing of the letters of intent. And next is a very surprise honor. I just want to read the recognition. In grateful recognition of his distinguished service and outstanding contribution to the field of yoga education, therapy and research, with deep appreciation for his lifelong dedication, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to advancing the science and spirit of yoga for the benefit of humanity. With gratitude from School of Yoga Therapy of Institute of Salatogenesis and Complementary Medicine, Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, we like to honor a Lifetime Achievement Award to Professor R. Ilangovan, sir. I request VC, sir, and all the dignitaries on the stage to do these honors. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Now it's time for felicitations. Now I request Professor A.R. Srinivasan, sir, Registrar, Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, to give a felicitation address.
Namaste actually to this very learned gathering, and the vibe actually is so positive and lot of good things have already happened. I don't want to spoil the motive actually by adding more, but I would just like to tell one important thing actually in the presence of our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Ilangovan, Dr. Das, Sashikant Das, and Dr. A.K. Das, our Dr. Yogacharya, Ananda Sir, as well as Meena Madam, that lot of impetus has indeed been provided actually by the administration and management of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth. Doesn't actually mean that we need to snatch away the credit of the intrinsic desire to contribute to humanity. So now it's our turn actually to give a warm round of applause actually to Professor Anandabali Yogi Bhavanani, Professor Meena Ramanathan Madam, and all the able members here who have contributed actually very, what should I say, actually in such a stellar manner without expecting any reward. See, this is a very important thing. When in fact, actually, if we can trace it to history, I have a lot of nostalgia. Exemplified by nostalgia, I state on a very, very humble note only it started. Actually, yoga and music I had its roots here, way back. And in fact, I was fortunate actually, along with Dr. Shiva Prakash and others here, to be in a minuscule part of that. And over the years, the metamorphosis has been phenomenal. And I think this is something actually, of course, as rightly pointed by Ananda sir, it is the careful nurturing done by our Honorable Chancellor, Sir, Shri M.K. Rajagopalan, all the Vice Chancellors, and now actually Dr. Biswas, sir, actually is leading us from the front. He actually chips in with all his advice, his wisdom, wise counsel and all. And this is something actually with Dr. Ilangovan, sir, we'll see that we are worthy of actually honoring such an important citadel in yoga, Dr. Ilangovan, sir. Isn't it? At least now, it bears ample testimony that we have honored actually the award, and by doing so, actually, this most appropriate function in the presence of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Shashikant Das, Dr. A.K. Das, Meena Yogacharya and Yogacharini Madam also. And I think this has to be really complimented. Now, before I sign off, I will have to definitely record actually, having told that ISCM itself is a family, on the domestic front, the contributions made by Yogacharani Madam, Devasana Madam, and the brilliant children here, I think that need to be, it is actually a life which has put its heart and soul into the nucleus of yoga. I think they also deserve a round of applause in this. It's not an exaggeration to state that. And all the discerning scholars here who have pursued actually with a lot of zest and zeal for yoga and music. And I think we'll have to really compliment and salute the efforts. On this note, I take this opportunity to thank Professor Ananda, Professor Meena for this wonderful opportunity to tell a few words actually in front of this august assembly. God bless us all.
Thank you, Registrar sir, for this motivating words. Now I request Professor Ashok Kumar Das, sir, Dean of Academics, Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, to give his felicitation address.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, the chief guest, Dr. Shashikant Das, and my colleagues and dear friends, I do not know where to start and what to say because I'm totally taken, flabbergasted by this huge arrangement that you have made on this very fateful day. To open an institute is something, but to take it on an everlasting perfection or ever perfecting perfection is something beyond anybody's imagination. And you have done it. You have done it with clear vision, with clear understanding of the need of the country and need of the society. And I'm absolutely confident this step forward, as many of the steps you have taken earlier, is going to be a milestone, a breaking ground, and will spread the yoga to the every nook and corner of the country. There is a great need today of applying yoga in the mental health because of its great contribution by well-being, by elevating the mood and by relaxation. There's a great need of getting resilience in our all sorts of strata of society to protect ourselves from the challenges we face every day physically, mentally, and of course, inner soul or spiritually. And today's and this Yoga Samabesa's objective is today to enhance those aspects. I'm extremely happy that it is happening, and it is happening in our own institute. And one earth, one health is the most important term that we use in the SDGs in our country today. Dear friends, yoga is nothing external. It has been rightly said that all life is yoga. And we all consciously or unconsciously are doing yoga. Yoga is ultimately march of your life to unite. The yoga means mishram, to yourself merge in somebody and to merge with the Almighty. That yoga all of us are doing. But to be conscious of what we are doing and do it in a systematic manner without wasting in time to achieve our goal and to apply this yoga in all of our life streams, whether it is music therapy, whether it is the 4 MOUs that you signed today. There's so many things that is something beyond it. So, dear friends, I remember when one center was started in one big aims, they called it X Center of X Diseases. After some time, they said, attached to that particular institute, after some time, they said that the entire institute is known for this center. Anand, I feel you have contributed quite a bit, but you see, it is not a time to stay back and to just glorify our laurels. We are on a track, on a mountain. We have to constantly progress. As I said, ever perfecting perfection that you are doing. You cannot stay idle on a path on the mountain. You have to either go up. If you do not go up, that's why it's very important to keep your zeal, your enthusiasm. I can see you are enkindled by this man who has given you the real truth of our job, truth of our life, truth of our karma, truth of our objective, our aim of life, and how to do it. If we do that and constantly progress, the God is with us and will achieve what we are meant for. Thank you very much. I will just end by saying it's a great thing when we see our students and our children coming up. Anand, we are proud of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite our chief guest, Professor Shashikant Das, sir, to give a felicitation address.
Good morning to all of you. In fact, it's my honor to be a part of this program. I would like to congratulate the whole university for taking off such a great initiative. And of course, the Department of, Institute of Salutation, complementary medicine. Okay. So in collaboration with all the other institutions, what I feel, it's a great human service that the department is doing. And more than that, when I heard Professor Ilangoman, I felt it's really alarming. And when I heard Professor Anand, I felt so happy. So it's a kind of feeling that all is within you. So yoga is a practice which we all have to do. We all have to realize that self, that's more important. Since I've got a lecture, I was not well prepared for this one. I just want to congratulate every one of you. And more than that, the NGOs, those who have come up, that's very important, because last time I've just given a suggestion that this university has gone to beyond a level of having a lot of MOUs with world-class institutions. Why not involve the local institutions, those who are doing human service? So by bringing them today, I think the advice has been taken seriously. And next time when I will give my report, I'll say that all the things that I've advised has been taken up seriously. And congratulations for all of that. So once again, I just want to congratulate every one of you on this auspicious day. And in this lecture, I will talk more on this. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, the time to listen to our inaugural address by Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Nigar Ranjan Biswas. We welcome you, sir.
Good morning to one and all. Vanakkam. From 9:15, it's nearly 2 hours. I am listening. And what I am listening, I have noted down few points. I don't know how much I can share with you, but I'll try to my best. Dignitaries on the dais and of the dais. Professor A.K. Das, our Dean Academic, just left to see his main work, bread and butter, for which he earned to treat his patients. So ask my permission, I allowed. Professor Srinivasan, our registrar, Dr. Ananda Balajogi Bhavnani, everybody is praising you. I also praise you. Dr. Meena Ramnathan, we made you principal recently for this, and Dayanand, Balaji, and all other present today attending this inaugural program. Mainly our who got the lifetime achievement, Dr. Ellen Govan. You have told a lot. I have learned a lot from your lecture, and I congratulate for your lifetime achievement. You told a lot about our ISCM, but and praise a lot. But my suggestion and warning is that sustenance is important. You see, I've seen many institutes, they are going up and up, and due to lack of the head of that institute, it again goes down. If you can go to top of the mountain, Everest, very tough, but stay there is more tough. So now your human job is, Anand, that you have to create a lot of your disciples, your assistants, so that they not only sustain, they will improve worldwide. Already it is worldwide, but sustenance is very important. Second thing, Dr. Ghosh is here, Dr. Ravi Shankar is here, and it's nice to learn that this music therapy is now online. Dr. Shabna, you have a lot of responsibility because our Honorable Prime Minister's target is that by 2030 or 35, our the average the education that should be gross enrollment ratio, GER should be 50%. Unfortunately, it is very less in different states, different. Of course, in the south, it is already reached 50%, but on an average, it is still, I think, more than 20, 22, not, yeah. So we have to do a once of hard work for everybody, and university does not get enrollment, physical enrollment. So the alternative is we have to increase online courses so that we can increase the number more, and finally we can get our target of 50% GR. That is a very difficult job, but not impossible. We have to try for that. And I congratulate all those 4 collaborations, this letter of intent. And it should not be just a paperwork. Already you are working, but you should continue. And I hope that it will flourish. And I told her, Madhurima, that whenever I will visit next time in Calcutta, I will visit your institute there. Yeah, provided you allow me to visit. Okay, all right. And about this MDNIU, I one day told Anand that I'm going to Delhi. You announce my visit there. It is a fantastic institute, Morarji Desai Institute of Yoga. And many of you know, but many of you also don't know how it happened during Indira Gandhi's time. Dhirendra Brahmachari, who was the yoga teacher of Indiraji. So on the day, Dhirendra told that I need some space to start this. It is a huge area. Whoever get a chance to go to Delhi, you must visit that. And they are doing excellent job. It's a national institute, government institute, but not necessarily that everyone or every institute should be a government institute. We can do it here in the south. So my suggestion is, if there is a space crunch here, why don't take off in Karaikal? We have huge campus there, huge space there, but somebody has to be very dedicated. One of your younger can go there and try there. And you see, it is only in the nascent stage, starting stage, so whoever goes first, he will capture. This is the usual natural thing. And take a few acres of land there and start a, this is my wish and my suggestion. I want to see it. I may not be here, but sometime I'll visit Karaikal and I'll see the institute like MDNI there. Next, Dr. Anand told about yoga, vaccine as well as antidote. Of course, it's vaccine and antidote. But in addition to that, I want to that, he also told, Dr. Das also told, that it is the connect between Jivatma and Paramatma. So that is the ultimate target of, or ultimate aim of yoga. That's why Swami Vivekananda had written Gyan Yog, Bhakti Yog, and Raj Yog. That is the yoga, what you do practice here. Pranayam, yoga, all types of asana, etc. Ashtanga, asana, Patanjali, everything. I will not go in detail about that. So that is also, and yoga and Ayurveda, these are all holistic. They treat not the disease itself, they treat the whole body. That is the beauty of the system. Whereas in allopathic medicine, I am expert of that. I have the maximum qualification of my subjects, clinical pharmacology in the country. And I know the side effects of, it gives more bad effect than good effect. Because it's a targeted therapy. If there is a defect in, say, in thyroid, or in, say, from insulin come, the islet of Langerham, It go there and it will act there, but on the way it causes a lot of side effects. So yoga therapy, then Ayurveda, these treat in a different way. It treat the whole system, whole body. But yoga can be an adjunct therapy if it is really needed for acute crisis. For that, some allopathy medicine, and then for chronic or for follow-up, for further curing, yoga can be added, and that should be. And simultaneously, music therapy also had a lot of effect, and it is scientifically proved. So we have to inculcate that, and we have to spread that, and we have to further in that. So that is very important. So on behalf of our Chancellor sirs, and as it is told that it is his vision, and we are just following his suggestion and his direction, his guidance. And on my own behalf, I congratulate the team ISCM to organize this national conference on yoga for on earth, on health, in collaboration with, there are a lot of institutes, as I have seen, who are collaborating with us, like Indian Yoga Association, Sri Aurobindo Society, Pondicherry University, International Center for Yoga Education and Research, to commemorate this 11th International Day of Yoga. Thank you very much for inviting me to deliver this inaugural address. And thank you, Dr. Meena. You have told all the reports that, and you have clarified that how you are spending this 5 lakhs rupees. And I hope you must. It's a government money. Every paisa you have to give them. You cannot spend here and there. Each and every money should be audited, give an audited statement, signed by the auditor, and send it to the government, so that you will get further money. Okay, I hope. And this year marks a significant milestone, a decade of global recognition and celebration of yoga, which is deeply rooted in India's spirituality and cultural identity. The United Nations General Assembly, in a historic move, initiated by your Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, declared this 21st June as the International Day of Yoga. So this is the high time. This is rather golden time. We have to encash that. We have to increase your activity so that India again become the leader in this field. It was, and it should be again. I am happy to see many stalwarts are speaking in this occasion, including Shashikant Das sir. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation. And throughout the day, there will be a lot of speeches. In fact, HBB Yoga Mahotsav, as it was told earlier also, started from 30th April. And I congratulate their relentless work. And to commemorate this 10 years journey, the Ministry of Ayush celebrating the 11th edition of IDY 2025, and that is Yoga for on Earth, on Health, with a series of events, including, briefly I can tell that one is Yoga Sangam, and that is on 21st June, 40-minute common yoga protocol with Honorable Prime Minister. And second is Yoga Park. With the help of local municipality or panchayat, you can start some activity. And third is most important, that Harid Yoga, the sustainability initiative that combines the principle of yoga with environmental sustainability, which includes yogic sessions in iconic natural settings like tree plantation drives and cleanup campaigns. So recently I did some plantation in our primary health center, this Aranganur. So we have to increase tree plantation, and that is another target of NAC SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. There are 17 SDG. So we have to take care of that. So naturally it is a teamwork, and if we work together, certainly we can make a change. And finally, 3 points I want to highlight. One is that why SBB is unique. Because I visited the whole country, whole states, so many institutes. Nowhere I have seen that allopathic treatment and yoga in same building and same campus. So that's why it is unique. And it is again unique because along with yoga, there is music therapy. And this integrated medicine is the mantra now. Only one system cannot work properly. So this uniqueness should be furthered, should be increased, activity, domain, area. And second point is the oneness. You see, if you go to the core philosophy from Paramatma, he has given minute of the part to each of us. So if I hurt anybody, that means I am hurting myself. If I give something to anybody, so it is giving myself. If you get this feeling, you can never hurt anybody. There should not be any cruelty, there should not be any fight. But that feeling is, it needs sadhana. It needs a lot of work. It needs deep concentration and thinking to get that idea. And thirdly, about that Sarve Bhavantu Sukhani, it's not only all the human being, all the animal in this world. Now in science it is discovered that in the galaxy there are numerous worlds like this. And it is found that in many worlds or many planets there are life. So Sarve Bhavantu Sukhani means even they should be also happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the brief and motivating inaugural address. Now it's time to show our gratitude to the mementos. I request Professor Anand Balayogi, sir, to give a memento in the respect of honoring our VC, sir. Now I request Ananda, sir, to give a memento to Professor A.R.S. Srinivasa, sir, Registrar SBB. Now I request Professor Ananda, sir, and Meena ma'am to honor Professor Sachikant Das, sir, Registrar Pondicherry University. I request Professor Ananda, sir, to the memento to Professor R. Ilangovan, sir. The music therapy course online is happening. It's because of Professor Ravi Shankar, sir. I request sir to come to the dais and receive a token of gratitude from Professor Ananda, sir. Now I request Ananda, sir, to do the honors to Professor Sitish Ghosh, sir, Dean, MGMCRA. Token of love, we also want to give a memento to all the letters of intent organizations. I request VC sir to give memento to Yogacharani Srimati Devasena Bhavanani ma'am, General Secretary of ICOER Anand Ashram. Now I request Mr. Ramesh sir and Mrs. Sumati Ramesh ma'am, the Chairman and Managing Director of Mother Care Foundation, Center for Alcohol and Cannabis De-Addiction and Rehabilitation, to come and receive the awards. I request Mrs. Sudashana ma'am, Managing Director of Garuda De-Addiction Center, to come onto the stage. I request Ms. Madhurima Banerjee and Tanmay Mani to receive a token of love for Swarantar Academy of Music. We also request Mrs. Tayal Nayagi ma'am, the representative of Art of Living, Pondicherry, to come to the stage and receive the memento. I request Satyajit sir from Isha Foundation. It is truly a yoga sangam. People from Art of Living, potentially Yoga Pit, Isha, all are came here as the representative centers of Pondicherry and attending this national conference. Thank you. Thank you, dignitaries. Please take your chairs. We request to give a token of appreciation to Ilangovan sir for his invited lecture today. We request our visitor to honor Professor Anand Balayogi sir, Director ISCM, for his speech today. I invite myself to render the vote of thanks. Namaste and good morning, one and all. It's my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of the inaugural ceremony of the National Conference on Yoga, One Earth, One Health, held as a part of SBV Yoga Mahotsav 2025 in the commemoration of 11th International Day of Yoga. First and foremost, with folded hands, I offer our sincere gratitude to Sri M.K. Rajagopalan sir, Honorable Chancellor of Sri Balaji Vidyapith, for his unwavering support and visionary leadership that continues to guide us in our academic and social endeavors. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Nigaranjan Biswas sir, for gracing this inaugural session with his presence and delivering the inaugural address that inspired all of us to pursue deeper purpose of the integrative health through yoga. Our sincere appreciation to Professor A.R. Srinivasan sir, Registrar SBV, and Professor A.K. Das sir, Dean Academics, for their gracious words of felicitation and continued encouragement. I also thank Dr. Anand Balayogi Bhavanani sir, Director ISCM SBV, for his special address and his untiring commitment to advancing the message of yoga, both within and beyond the walls of academia. I also thank Dr. Meena Ramanathan Man, Principal School of Yoga Therapy, ISCM, for providing an insightful overview of SBV Yoga Mahotsav and their meticulous leadership in organizing this entire celebration. I also thank Professor Shobana Ma'am, Admin in charge and Professor of Physiology, for continuous support in all the activities of ISCM. A warm thanks to Sri Dayanidhi ji for extending the welcome address and being a pillar of support in this event planning. I must express my gratitude to Professor Sashikant Das sir and Ilangovan sir for accepting our invitation and giving a wonderful speech during the National Conference of Yoga for One Earth and One Health. A special word of thanks to Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, for supporting this event under the Yoga Samavesha initiative. We are honored to contribute to this national movement for health and well-being. I also thank my colleagues, Mrs. Bhuvaneshwari Ramesh ma'am, Ms. Janita Karen Rajkumari, Mr. Danush, Mrs. Charulata, Mr. Raghav. A special thanks to Mr. Hari Prasad and Anusha for all the support they are doing us. Last but not least, my heartfelt thanks to the organizing team, PhD scholars, technical staffs, and support services who worked tirelessly to make today's program seamless and successful. Let us carry forward the energy and insights from today's inaugural into a day of enriching learning, sharing, and practice. Thank you all once again, wishing you a meaningful and transformative day ahead. Namaste. National anthem. National anthem. Now I request students of ISCM for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Let us now take a short break for tea. We'll reassemble at 11:45.